I got the area cut out pretty good, but it's still pretty weak looking. It's full of just dirt, old leaves, things like this. So it looks like it was riveted here into the old body, and this was probably one piece. So I'm going to have to try to cut some more of this out and see what I can do to make that stronger and fix it where it don't get full of dirt and junk. Here's a pass with a cut-off wheel. Got that whole joint out there. Get all the dirt and junk out of it. Clean it up. Throw some primer in it, and then I can put another piece of metal or something in there to strengthen this whole thing. Now there's not a lot I can do with this area here. Can't get to it with anything. It's all rusted out, so I sprayed it with that de-rusting rust converter. On this side here, you can see that it's not a lot there to weld to. The rivet here is the one strong part. I think what I'll do is just take a piece of metal and weld it in here and wrap it around, and I'll just make this whole section kind of smooth. Try to match the other side, see what it looks like. Over here it looks like we got the same kind of deal. Looks like they just followed this body line here in somewhat of a curve. So that's what I'll do on that side too. I think I got some thin metal I can cut in that shape. Next thing I did, I found an old rod. It was an axle out of something or other, and I've put it in. It looks like it's almost perfectly straight with this piece here, and I just clamped it in here in the back. Looks like I got a couple inches to weld, and up here in the front I'll be able to weld some stuff in. Then I can come off of that for my main strength. But this will hold the body straight. I'll close the door, I'll tack it and then close the door to make sure that it's all going to be workable, and then I'll weld it. Welded that bar in there, and then next thing we did was take this door, clamp it about where it should go, and we'll spot the back. Alright, well, I got this bar welded in here pretty good. Kind of welding up from the bottom. I really couldn't see what I was doing, but I think it's probably going to be strong enough. Now I just have to clean a lot of this dirt and junk, everything out of here. Of course, cut me some kind of a drain hole so this don't happen again, and then I'll put in something like this on it to brace it. So that's the next thing we'll do, is try to brace up this other plate here. Then I'll work on the door some more. I decided that before I got too carried away welding braces and stuff in, that I better put that body on there where it's supposed to go first. So anyway, I set these at 3 5/8 inches in the front, and now I'll put in some braces in the back and level it, make sure it's all centered. Then I'll start welding up heavy stuff. Yeah, we'll just do a bit of checking here in the back. It looks like that one there is a 1/16 short of 19 inches. And this bad boy is 18.5. See, it's a good thing I didn't start welding all that stuff up. Let me raise this one up now. Do a little propping. It's just about a 1/16 short of 19 inches. And this one's about a 16 short of 19 inches as well, so good enough for the... Next thing, we'll try to get it centered in the frame. So I got an 1.25 inches and about a 1/16 here to the tire. And on this side, yeah, I got about an 1.25 inches and 1/16. It's almost perfect. Good enough. I'll check one more time to see if it's level. We got just a little less than 19. And a little less than 19, so it's all good. Yep. Yeah, this is one of the things that make my ride so unique. This bracket I found here, this was actually part of the shock tower that I cut off earlier. But I got looking at it and it's just about... So I just welded it in there. I got enough room here for a bolt. Just to give you a little heads up on stuff like this. You'll put the thing here and you'll think, okay, well, a bolt will go through. A bolt will go through, but the problem is you can't put a nut on the bottom of this angle iron. The nut will hit and then you got a crooked bolt. So I've got this set to where it's far over to our left here, and then the bolt goes straight through, and I'll be able to get a nut on the bottom, and this will be a good body mount. I think I cut the other one off in one piece. I'll look around here and see if I can find it and put it on the other side. Oh, I couldn't find the bracket. It's around here somewhere. So I just tacked that one over there to keep it from moving around, and just tacked a piece of metal in here to keep this one from moving. And now I have to cut these things out and make sure that everything's all level here for some kind of a floorboard. And see what I got once I cut these braces out. Got my braces knocked out here, and it looks like over there we got about a 1/2 inch high. Over here it's about a 1/2 inch low. When I first started putting this together, I assumed that these were level, these plates here. But I can tell you they're not, because if we start looking here at this one, it's welded right at the top, or the bottom of the hinge. And if you look over here at this other one, it's probably a good 1/2 inch up that hinge, the top of the screw. And probably the same thing going on with the back. But the main thing is I've got the body straight. And if we look here, I've got it setting exactly on 0. And this is kind of a messed up thing, but it's at 0. If I go back here to the back, I don't know how really level this is, but it's pretty close. I don't know what the frame even is. It's like 1 degree. Need to go buy another one, I suppose. Yeah, see, it's sitting there exactly on 70 degrees, which is the same as 90 if I was over on this side. Anyway, but the point is that the body is square. You got it on the frame. It's exactly the right height off of everything, and whatever else is left we have to adjust to the body.